Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I've departed from Palm Springs so I can visit with my first exchange student, who is returning with his wife and their daughter during their holiday before they return back to Germany. I'm once again heading back through Dallas-Fort Worth, en route to the Crescent City, New Orleans, also known as the Big Easy. I'll do an IHG accommodation review, as well as share statistics and nearby food tips. I'll also share the physical trauma I encountered while on this trip that a month later still has me wishing what happened in New Orleans truly just stayed in New Orleans. Let's get to it, and let's say le bon temps rouler, cher. All in all, I was very pleased with my stay here. When I was looking at the IHG website and I was trying to find something nearby where they were staying, I was very happy to see something on the 200 block of Carondelet. You see, at Canal Street, 2 blocks away, Carondelet ends and it changes its name to a street called Bourbon. That's right, you're at the beginning of Bourbon Street, which gives you plenty of access to nearby food and plenty of debauchery. Okay, just a rule of thumb that I knew but quickly forgot, and a month later I'm still regretting. When you're looking at your phone, just stop. I made the mistake of getting directions on my phone, walking while I'm looking at it to see if I was going in the right direction, and I was more interested in my phone and missed 3 small steps leading out of the cathedral into Jackson Square. And a millisecond later, I heard my ankle pop and my shoulder hit the ground. Full force. Which takes me to the cons of the hotel. The freezers don't have ice already made for you, and unless you do this when you're checking in and you sprain your ankle, you'll need ice. The only way to get it is by calling down to the bar, and they'll bring you a very large trash bag full of ice, which I ultimately did appreciate. Thank you. Next, they had 3 elevators, and at one point, 2 of them, for whatever reason, were out of service. And so we had a line waiting for the one elevator, and normally I would take the stairs, except, 11th floor, twisted ankle, and by this point, it was blowing up like a pan of Jiffy Pop that's been overcooked. After check-in, they ask you to sit in another area where they offer you food and drink vouchers in exchange for learning about their vacation something or other. While the vouchers did seem nice, I politely declined. While I found this accommodation a little bit on the pricey side, you can offset some of your budget by going to local grocery stores and using the facilities there to cook and store your own meals. But again, who really goes to a Louisiana hotel to cook? But if this does sound like you... And now for the statistics. This hotel is located about 15 miles from the Louis Armstrong Airport. The basic lift fare from the airport was $35. Don't forget to tip your driver. I paid $570 for 4 nights here at the Holiday Inn Club Vacations in New Orleans. Yes, I could have saved money by cooking and watching their presentation, but I chose not to. As a player 2 on the Chase IHG Premier Credit Card, I booked this stay through my IHG user account as I wasn't traveling with player 1, but still managed to bring in 11,185 points on my account and an additional 5,702 points for player 1 on their Chase IHG Premier website. Again, you're central for lots of great places to eat and treat. Take this from a man who limped to some of these nearby places. I would definitely stay here again, maybe just making ice upon arrival. Dinner at Mona Lisa's Pizza is not to be missed, but remember to save room for the delicious desserts. The Ruby Slipper is close on Canal Street. I would recommend that one. It is somewhat of a chain, but that location has more seating and less of a line. The hotel staff recommended Daisy Dukes because it was only a block away, and you can't go wrong with just a block away. Hard pass on their jambalaya, but definitely try the gumbo. Even after falling from grace outside the cathedral and not being able to play tour guide, it was all worth it to see this kid, how he's grown, and his beautiful family. This is Prejean with a Passport, reminding you to watch out for number 1, but always keep an eye out for number 2. Like and subscribe, s'il vous plaît. I quickly forgot, and a month later, I'm still regretting. Max Headroom.